Hi guys, my name is Jeannie and I decided to start a beauty vlog for women 45 and older. Anybody obviously can watch anything they want to, they can join in, I have no problem with that. But I'm just speaking from some experience. As I got older, I realized that it was so much more difficult. I left a drawer open. It was so much more difficult to do my makeup and my hair, and everything started to change, and I just didn't know where to go with all of that. And so I started doing some research online, and I bumped into beauty vloggers. And I thought it was great. And I thought, you know what, I would love to do something like that. I think it's really fun to do makeup and hair. I do have a background in makeup and hair, but it's something that I haven't done for many, many years. And I thought this would get me back in touch with what I used to do and something that I love to do. It's a lot of fun for me. So I'm coming to you today just to introduce myself. I do have an Instagram account. It's hashtag Jeannie Touch of Class Glam. And then I also have a Facebook page, Jeannie Touch of Class Glam. And I would love for you to follow me on both my Facebook page and also my Instagram page. I think that would be a lot of fun. So welcome. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. If you like what you see, subscribe. This is my first video, so I'm sure I'm going to need some practice and some time to make this really fun for everybody. But hopefully you like what you see today enough to come back later and join me for some more. So as I mentioned, this video was intended for women 45 and older to learn how to do their makeup and their hair, what type of products to use, what works good on our skin, what doesn't work good on our skin. And there's some products probably we should stay away from altogether that may not be age appropriate. And I hate saying that because I love all of it, but some of it I would never wear. So anyhow, I think the first thing I'd like to start out with is a skincare routine. Every single amazing makeup job comes from using a good skincare routine. So I think it's really super important for you to use good products for your skin. By that, I mean using products that work for you, not necessarily products that work for me, because everybody is different. I am going to be recommending products, but they may not work for you. Maybe they will work for you. If they do, that's great. I'm just giving you information on what I've used and what works well for me. And so today I'm just going to start out with my basic skincare routine, which probably isn't so basic. No, it's not so basic. But anyhow, I use a good cleanser. I use a cleanser from Obagi. It's called Gentle Cleanser. I use this every morning and every evening. And I use this with the Mia Clarisonic 1. I absolutely love this. I feel like it brightens. I feel like it circulates blood. It helps to decrease puffiness. And it really gets my face so much cleaner than using my hands. And at this stage of the game, there's absolutely no way I'm going to use something and wipe. That's the worst thing we could possibly do for our skin, is to stretch it and wipe it. And oh my gosh. Yeah, because that just decreases our elasticity more. It just makes your skin, it just stretches your skin more, and that's not good for your skin. So I use this. This kind of has a vibrating brush on it. It comes with two different brush heads. I believe it comes with two different. It may just come with the cleaning one. I got this at Sephora, and then if it didn't come with, I got another head that I use to put on foundation with. And that's another story for another day. But the Colorscience is wonderful. I highly recommend it. I think it does an amazing job cleaning. So I use the Obagi Gentle Cleanser for cleaning morning and evening. The next thing I do is I use SkinCeuticals Blemish and Age Defense on my skin. This has a dropper, and I use 2 drops in the morning and 2 drops in the evening. I put it on my fingers, I distribute it, and I just bring it from forehead all the way down and around my nose, and sometimes I put some on my neck. So Age and Blemish, this is amazing. I was having a real problem with my skin a few years ago, and this wonderful gal named Carly at Roseville Dermatology turned me on to all of this skincare, and it's amazing. I love it. It's like my holy grail because it's changed my skin for the better, and I didn't think that it was a possibility. I just thought I was done. I was a goner. My skin was never going to be good again, but my skin is good. I'm very, very fortunate. The next thing I use is a exfoliator, and it enhances the glow. It gets rid of dead skin cells. It's a very gentle though exfoliator. I love it. It's Obagi Exfoderm Forte. It's amazing. The Gentle Cleanser and Forte can both be purchased at Ulta. Unfortunately, I don't believe Sephora carries it, but I use these two things. Then I use the SkinMedica TNS Eye Repair. This is wonderful. This has really changed my under eye appearance a lot. It really moisturizes, and it's important to have a lot of moisture under your eyes because we lose so much elasticity and so much moisture in our eyes as we get older. And that's where our age really shows, is our eyes and our neck and our décolleté, because us sun worshippers in the past, you know, it's amazing what pops up after so many years. I didn't think it would happen, and it happened. But it is what it is. So the next thing I use is called HA5. It's by SkinMedica. I absolutely love it. This makes my skin smooth, it gets rid of damage, and it gives the skin just an all more glowing and just a beautiful appearance. It makes it really soft. It's wonderful. So I use HA5. These products are all expensive products, and I use most of them every day. This is one of the ones I don't. This is very expensive. I forget how much it is. But I use this probably a few times a week, although you're supposed to use it every day. But I love it. It works wonderful, and it's made a real difference in my skin. Before I actually put foundation on, I use a primer. Primer is really important. It evens out your pigmentation, because I think that as we get older, we all have uneven pigment. And so the primer helps to even out the pigmentation and cover imperfections. It also helps for foundation to lay nicely on the skin and give it a very smooth, even, glowing appearance. And so I use Even Up. This is by Colorscience. Love it. Great product. Holy Grail. Cannot live without it. This is wonderful, and putting your foundation over it, it's like a dream. It's so easy to blend and just make your face look flawless. It's amazing. I highly recommend it if you love flawless looking skin. It's amazing. One of the last things I use before I apply any makeup is Colorscience Total Eye. Wait, rewind. I use my foundation next. I use two types of foundations. One is Milani, one is Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever is expensive. Milani is not expensive. I use Milani for work and weekends when I'm running around doing things I have to do. And I use my Makeup Forever usually when I'm going out, night on the town. So I think that this Milani works amazing. And I love the Makeup Forever as well. The Makeup Forever is more of an airbrushed look. I think the Milani gives a great look, but I don't think it gives quite the look that Makeup Forever does. I mean, it just doesn't. But it's a great foundation, and I love it. So that's my skincare routine. I always start my skincare routine with my face wet. I never let it dry out before I do my skincare routine. When that does happen, I use MAC Prep and Prime. Absolute holy grail. I love it. This is, oh my gosh, it gives the face so much moisture. It feels good on the face. It cools it down. This also allows the makeup to stay on longer. So if my face dries off, I use this and then I start applying all my skincare. But I just wanted to quickly introduce myself to you, give you a little tidbit about some of the things I do for myself that have worked. It's been real trial and error probably for about 7 or 8 years. And finally I found this skincare regimen I've been working with for quite a while, and it's worked wonders. I have estheticians and people who tell me, oh, your skin is beautiful. And although I see like these things in my skin, I'm like, oh, really? Thanks. Yeah, it's not that bad. If I take off all my makeup, it doesn't look that bad. And I will be doing that. I will be doing tutorials where I start off with absolutely no makeup on. A side note, I am using special lights. I use a ring light. I have a big Hollywood mirror right next to me that throws out a lot of light. And that's the best way to do a video. Otherwise, it's very difficult to see. The makeup doesn't always film so well. You have to really put a lot on. So there are some editing programs that I'm using to brighten the makeup because it's so difficult to make it really pop on camera and in pictures. So just so you know, I am using that, and I do have a few injections. I want to be honest about this whole thing. I have Botox, I get fillers, so I'm aging, but hopefully gracefully. I know we all want to kind of age gracefully. But anyhow, thanks for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button below. I look forward to doing future tutorials and videos and makeup try-ons. I will be doing high-end makeup and low-end makeup and everything in between, and bring to you the things that I think are the best. I'll be honest about my reviews, and can't wait to see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.